I've played a lot of Mario Party in my life. I did the classics, the GameCube, Mario Party, the portable games, even freaking Mario Party E, the card game. I party. And with all this partying, I'm happy to say that Super Mario Party is pretty dang fun. We've done top 10 minigame collections in the past, so it felt right to cut down Super Mario Party's grid of 80 minigames down to a nice collection of 10. And just as a heads up, I decided to keep the Toad's Rec Room games separate because they're kind of their own thing, and I haven't gotten to test the double switch mode on them yet. But for everything else, that's fair game. Let's go!
Number 10.
Super Mario Party adds a new cooperative river survival mode. My favorite part of this mode is screaming at people while you try and navigate the harsh waters, but the minigames here are pretty fun too. My favorite river minigame is Home on the Rain, a 4-player death festival where your squad tries to murder the most Pokies. This minigame has a hilarious amount of carnage, and deciding just the right time to release and hit the most bodies in the backswing makes for a great team activity.
Number 9.
Making Faces. This team-based game feels just like those Mario Odyssey challenges, asking you to remember where face pieces should show up on an empty Mario character canvas. Alright, so eyes should be about here and here. The mouth should be about that low, I'm thinking. Perfect.
Number 8.
You know they had to add some HD rumble motion nonsense in here, and for the most part it's pretty solid. But my favorite of the motion physics games goes to Candy Shakedown, the sprint to dump all your jar's contents as quickly as possible. At first it looks like it's just a shake fest, but there's some genuine strategy and decent physical feedback to this. Some of these beans are a little chunky. Like the green beans here, they're a struggle. A serious struggle. I'm serious, it could be the worst. I love it.
Number 7.
I've always loved the Dodge the Stuff games, and my favorite from this version is Gridiron Gauntlet. Oh, because it's a literal grid-based gridiron. That's a good pun, I respect that. This time, you're dodging an entire squad of charging chucks, and they're coming at you like they don't have today's roughing the passer rules. It's chaotic, but because they always come to you on the grids, the hitboxes never feel unfair. Being able to nudge other players just a tiny bit is what brings this one from a fun game to a perfect rage inducer, and that's what Mario Party's all about.
Number 6.
Toe the Line. Here's another 2v2 game, dropping our players into an adorable crafting box and asking them to complete moderately complex spatial puzzles. Your goal is to recreate 3 patterns on a board as quickly as possible, but the limited slack on the rope means that it's really easy to drag the other player in a direction that you weren't intending. It's a clever game with a clever presentation.
Number 5.
Slapperazzi. This is Mario Party 10's Flash Forward brought to the extreme. Instead of fighting to get your picture in front of one camera, they've added a full arena of cameras to race for, and the ability to punch your friends in the face. Not only is this exhilarating, but the photos you get to view when scoring each round are priceless.
How can this happen? How can this happen?
Number 4.
One of the most pleasant surprises I've had playing Super Mario Party was the realization that they snuck a mini multiplayer Rhythm Heaven into this thing. Some of these minigames are literally Rhythm Heaven ripoffs, and I'm not even mad. There's a good visual mix of different rhythm challenges, and my absolute favorite is Time to Shine. Your goal is to copy the ridiculous poses that your coach makes, but in perfect time and rhythm to copycat them. This gets especially interesting when they start incorporating faster tempos and offbeats. Rhythm Heaven isn't everyone's cup of tea, but for someone that loves this formula, this game felt like my time to shine.
Number 3.
I've talked about this before. The original Mario Party Bumper Balls game isn't that great. It's almost always a draw. But wait, what's this? Bumper Brawl is bumpin'. This is by far the most chaotic minigame in Super Mario Party, and it's the best version of improved Bumper Balls yet. Everyone has a new charge attack that makes hit and run strategies more viable. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that this game adds players for you and every single ally that everyone owns. Normally, the ally games can get unfair if you've landed on more ally spaces than your opponents. But in Bumper Brawl, it just adds more fun to the whole thing. It can be as large as 10 plus gladiatorial bumps to the death. And even if you do get bombed, rooting on your idiot AI teammates can be just as fun as controlling a character yourself. What is even happening here? This game is amazing.
Number 2.
I normally don't love the often unbalanced 3v1 Mario Party minigames, but Drop Quiz is a really unique take on it. For 3 rounds, everyone watches a display of increasingly speedy and confusing visual information. The one player gets to decide which trivia question the other 3 players have to solve in order to survive. Having the power to pick what you believe to be the hardest question and put everyone on the spot makes this one of the best memory-style Mario Party challenges yet. Hearing everyone else in the room groan in disgust when you pick that one detail everyone overlooked is a special kind of satisfaction.
Number 1.
Heir to a Fortune brings Mario Party mind games in the best way. Pick a coin pile to jump in on in any cardinal direction, but if more than one player picks that same pile,
You lose! Good day, sir!
the metagaming is in full force. The highest traffic areas always have the most coins, so you're constantly trying to make your opponent go somewhere that you're not gonna go to. If everyone's greedy and goes to the middle, no one's getting anything. So going to the side is pretty good. But wait, my opponents are probably all thinking the same thing, so they're gonna go to the sides and then leave the middle wide open for me. But maybe they're thinking that too, which obviously means I will go to the side while they all hit each other in the middle. This way I get coins and they get nothing. We've solved it! Congratulations! We played ourselves. This year's Mario Party minigame mix just feels right. There's a little bit of everything, from luck to skill to teamwork to chaos. For a franchise that's almost 20 years old, it's nice to play something that feels familiar and new at the same time. Whether it's playing with friends or mixing in a couple of Revival Wits Party streams on Twitch, it looks like my partying years aren't quite over yet. Thank you as always for your patience between each of my video uploads, and thank you so much for watching today's video. I'll see you guys next time with more Nintendo content.